Warm welcome to another Star Sports preview of another summer Group 1 race. This time it's the 2012 King George round on Saturday the 28th of July at Ascot, over 1.5 miles. I'd just like to point out that I have rebelled against the powers that be and have returned the cardigan to the Star Sports videos. I'm sure you're all delighted. Favourite for the race, St Nicholas Abbey. 5 to 2 of us, that's the best price anywhere on the high street or anywhere in the world in fact. 5 to 2 of us, best 9 to 4 elsewhere. Why? His record right-handed is shocking, to be perfectly blunt. All his best wins have come when left-handed at Epsom, Churchill Downs, etc. He's ran poorly on several occasions. He's gone right-handed. He's run no race at Longchamp, and the few times he's run there, and I think he's definitely worth taking on. He's also his form. St Nicholas Abbey has never excited me. I've always been against him ever since a 2-year-old. You know, he beat Red Cadeau last time by 4.5 lengths. Alright, he's beat Seamoon, who's going to reoppose here, but we'll come on to him in a minute. I just think 5 to 2, a track, that probably won't suit him that well. I just can't have him. I've never been a fan of the horse. He loves throwing in the odd shocker as well, and he's very capable of doing that. And I think there's more value further down the field. We'll come on to the co-second favourites, starting with Nathaniel. Nathaniel won the Eclipse last week, very impressive. I thought grounded out really well, really game. Look, there'll be more to come from that. Don't think the 2 weeks is a worry with John Gosden. I think he'll have left a bit of him to do. He was the best horse in the race by a long way, despite the diminishing margin he beat Far by. I think Nathaniel's got a great chance, defending his record. Of course, he won this race last year, and I think at 3 to 1, compared with the St Nicholas Abbey price, I'd be interested in backing him at 3s. I think he's got a great shout. Seamoon is the other co-second favourite on the Hardwick at Ascot. On debut, he didn't look like he was going to really show the promise he showed as a 3-year-old. Favourite for the Ledger, was a bit unlucky, but still wouldn't have won the race. And he's interesting. Obviously, course and distance form similar to Harbinger, who went on to win this race after winning the Hardwick very impressively. Freeze is interesting. I'd just have liked to have seen a bit more depth to his form, really. You've got the 3-year-old campaign form last year, the Ledger trial form. He got beaten in America, he got beaten at Ledger. Alright, he's won at Ascot and won impressively, but there's not enough depth for me. And given the prices between St Nicholas Abbey, Seamoon and Nathaniel, I think if there'd been another 2 weeks, Nathaniel would be favourite for this race. I think Nathaniel would be like 9 to 4 favourite for this race. I think the 2-week gap is helping Nathaniel's price stay at 3 to 1. And I'd love to back Nathaniel in a match bet against Seamoon and St Nicholas Abbey. Of the front 3, I'm firmly with Nathaniel. We'll have a quick look down the rest of the card. Dunedin got beaten at Hardwick. His form was just shy of European middle distance Group 1 standards for me. Beaten behind Alcazine, behind Icon. Alright, he won in Hong Kong, but that wasn't the greatest Group 1. I think he's better over further, as his Melbourne Cup win shows. I can't have him at around the 5-6 to 1 mark. He's 5 to 1 with us, but I just don't think he's good enough to break past all 3 that I've already mentioned. Then come on to Daydream, 9 to 1. She won last year's Arc, of course, very impressively. She hasn't done a lot this year though. She's won a very soft Group 2 in Germany, where she didn't scrape home, but she wasn't emphatic by any means. She then came last in the Grand Prix de Saint-Cloud. That was messy. You could argue that isn't her form. She's got a good record right-handed. I just think that Arc is I didn't want to say it at the time, but that Arc is starting to look a bit like a fluke. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope she runs a big race and really puts a mark on. Really looks like an Arc candidate again this year. But at the moment, at 9 to 1, I'm not with her. Next in the betting, Reliable Man, 14 to 1. Can't have him, Reliable Man. Did well as a 3-year-old, won the French Derby, but has been firmly put in his place by a number of horses, including Daydream, Sirius's Eagles, Golden Lion, and So You Think, all in Group 1s. He's been found out in numerous Group 1s since his French Classic days, and I think I can't see him going through. Next one I'm going to mention is 14 to 1 with us. There is 20 to 1 out there. I'm well known in the office and everywhere for my penchant of everything Japanese, but Deep Brilliante, the Japanese Derby winner, comes over for this race. He's a very, very interesting runner. Probably the only 3-year-old in the race who's got any chance. I don't think Imperial Monaco will run because he's running in the Grand Prix de Paris this weekend. You know, he looks like he's progressing. He started off over a mile, then a mile 2. He finally, you know, got his Group 1 win over a mile and a half in the Japanese Derby. You know, he could be anything. And at 20 to 1, I'd rather be backing someone like that who's won a Group 1, who could be progressing, than the likes of a reliable man who's proven that it's not a Group 1 horse, but as an older horse. And I think 20 to 1 out there about Deep Brilliante is very interesting. He's a definite runner. He's already over. I think he's at Clive Cox's yard, and he'd be my each way selection in the race. Other than that, it's much of a muchness in behind. You've got Charetta, Brown Panther, Masked Marvel, Red Caddo, all possible runners, all horses that have been found out of Group 1. I just can't believe that Deep Brilliante, the Japanese Derby winner, a 3-year-old, you know, is in some places a bigger price than Brown Panther. Brown Panther's a great horse. You know, he ran a great race in the Liger last year, but you know, he won a Pontefract Conditions race last time out. You've got a Japanese Derby winner going off a bigger price than a Pontefract Conditions race winner. I just can't have it. And Deep Brilliante would be my each way bet, but I think Nathaniel will win. I still think there's value in Nathaniel at 3 to 1. We'll be out to get St Nicholas Abbey. We're always out to get these O'Brien, you know, fancied horses that always get punted, like the same as we were with So You Think over the years. But you know, my tip of the race is Nathaniel at 3 to 1. I think he'll take the world of beating. I think he'll go off a lot short. He might even go off favourite for the race. Each way selection is Deep Brilliante for Japan, and hopefully he'll go forward and go onto the Arc along with Orfevre. Good luck whatever you back. Remember to check out the website and run up to the race. There'll be lots more previews and blogs from the guys in the office and the traders. www.starsportsbet.co.uk for all the previews and more videos like this one. Also, do remember to call us in the run up to the race and all the racing at Ascot next weekend. 08000 521 321 for any bets, any specials you want. You know, if you want any, you know, Nathaniel winning distances, etc. We'll work something out for you. Do give us a call. Good luck whatever you back, and have a good weekend.